Good evening from Los Angeles. I'm Chris Hayes. It is a brutal day for American democracy, for American women, specifically for all Americans who can become pregnant, for all Americans, really. A right enshrined in the Constitution, as intimate as any right one could imagine, has been discarded and destroyed by 5 unelected justices.
Court's ruling now leaving it up to individual states to make their own abortion laws and ending a half-century of Supreme Court precedent.
And to watch these things borne backwards towards a reactionary past as starkly as this in one moment to the next, it makes you feel physically nauseous.
A party and individuals who claim to protect the lives of children just weeks after over a dozen children died in Texas now claim to support their life. Every single one of us has woken up today with less rights than we had yesterday. And with so many individuals out here, I think it's important for us to also tackle this myth that this is somehow about babies or children or life. Because the same individuals who purport, claim to be protecting life, fight against universal health care. Do they believe in universal child care? Do they believe in life after birth? From their policy positions, I assure you, the evidence is lacking. Who are we protecting? Who does this protect? No one. Overturning Roe puts every single one of us in danger. And what I think many of our colleagues perhaps haven't quite, or perhaps they have fully understood, is that this also undermines the right to privacy in the United States of America.
They're not pro-life, they're pro-hypocrisy, pro-birth, and pro-control. If they were truly pro-life, they would not support the Supreme Court's decision to allow open carry across this country. They would support gun control. They would support universal health care. They would support these things that actually affect the living, breathing human lives of this country. All they really care about is controlling and suppressing women.
And the system that we have set up, because I was a prostitute in the society's eyes, not a victim of human trafficking, you know, what I was. The system, if I would have had that baby, and now it didn't happen here, but I would have went into a courthouse like that motherfucker right there. They'd have took my baby because he would have presented himself better than me. He would have took my child from me. He would have abused my child, groomed my child, and sold my child. And you got me fucked up. Well, the day I went to that clinic, I protected my baby. And I don't care what anybody thinks of me. And when people sit there and, you know, people in favor and stuff, they'll say, oh, well, Summer, you're the exception. No, I'm the fucking majority. Stop making things feel good for you just because, you know, we have to tell you some trauma porn, because that's what it is. When I share my trauma porn with you, then you see me as a person. I stand here in the gap today, and I will until I don't have a breath in my body to stand with women and anybody with a uterus. Let's make sure we get that clear, because I stand raw. So I will stand in the gap. I will go to jail. I will do whatever I need to be to stand with my fellow sisters and make sure that anybody with a uterus has the rights that they deserve to have. You all want to say gun rights? Well, this is our uterus right. Get the fuck off of it.
I am spitting mad over this. We have 6 extremist justices on the United States Supreme Court who have decided that their moral and religious views should be imposed on the rest of America. This is not what America wants. And in a democracy on this issue, the Supreme Court does not get the last word, the people do. And we are going to fight back.
I'm trying not to cry because I don't want them to get an image of me crying. I knew it was coming. What we need to do as women, organize, don't organize, organize. We are the majority.
An opinion filed by Clarence Thomas has some people concerned over whether the court could reconsider other past rulings, including same-sex marriage and contraception.